said with the thing.
30 pages and you're 300 miles from the office. It's time. And when the intern packed the Harrington file, not the Harrington file. It's definitely time. And it's times like these when you can count on Staples. Access your files from email, the cloud, or USB, and then print, copy, fax, or scan them, and get back to business fast. Visit your nearby Staples. It's pro time.
We gonna tag me.
Already did.
Hiring is hard, but Indeed.com makes it easy to post your jobs and that you get dates, schedule reviews all on Indeed. It says international research shows Indeed delivers 5 times more hired than any other job site. Easy works. Right now, Indeed is giving new users $50 credit.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Number one job site. They give $50 credit at Indeed.com/credit.
Pop that thing.
The following program is a paid presentation. The views and/or opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the staff and management of KWAM.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
What's the deal? Keep it real. What's the deal?
We keep it real. We unleash, y'all know what it is. We unleash, you gon' get out of biz. We unleash, we gon' show off the skills.
For real.
So tune in for advice and news every Saturday night if you like the truth. We stand up for your rights and rules. Saturdays at 5, we'll fight for you. Skinny and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Skinny and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Blood was
We go on and on. We on FM like down, my neck and my back, my ow! This is S to the K to the double E to the T to the E to the R. That's my country sound, like on the country music station. And we're live on 107.9 and AM 990 Talk Radio and www.relationshipunleashed.com and live stream and on your apps, AM 990 app. And my neck and my back is hot today. And we in the house today and we are fired up. Hello, somebody.
You murdered that intro.
I did murder that. I ain't been in the studio in years. I forgot how to go.
Well, you murdered that intro.
I know. Erase it and start over.
You write it down.
Start over. Rewind.
I knew something was wrong with my live stream. I forgot to set it up on my little stand. You gotta get the stand on the version.
I don't know that box.
That's my fault. But anyway, what's up, Radio Land? What's up, Internet Land? What's up, Facebook Land? Social Media Land? We live streaming in this thing. So listen, this is the Unleashed Voice for the LGBTQ community radio show here on AM 990 and FM 107.9, baby. We not on one channel, we on 2 channels. So you can get the FM out. Yeah.
She went back.
I did the stand bell.
Right.
So, the mission of the Unleashed Voice radio show is to be the premier soundboard for the LGBTQ community, where we import 3 important principles: education, empowerment, and enrichment. And we hope that during the broadcast of our radio show, that we cause you to ask questions about the world around you, and just take things as people present them or give them to you. Hey, what's going on, social media land? I see you out there. We in this thing today, but we got a great radio show. So I'm gonna turn this over to my co-host, Davin and Clemons. What's on your mind, son?
Let's talk about this young man who was attacked by the Grape Street gang over in South Memphis. He was walking to the gas station on June the 28th, and he was targeted because he was gay. And this young man was a graduate of Hamilton High School in May, and his family said he could not finish his coursework at school because he was constantly beat up because of his sexual orientation. And so this gang, these cowards, the Grape Street Crips, or what the hell they call, they jumped on him and beat him up and hit him in the mouth and beat him up with brass knuckles and all the above. But if anybody knows this young man, I need to get in contact with him because we want to invite him to the church and invite him to a safe environment, because these punks who are walking up and down the street in South Memphis are beating up people and targeting people, but they're going to hit the wrong person. And that's all I got to say. But nobody should be beat up on because of their orientation, their race, their gender, nothing. You don't have the right to put your hand on anybody. And this young man has been targeted all his life at school and on the streets. And so he was over there on Orleans and South Parkway. So if anybody know this young man, tell him that Clemons is looking for him and trying to get in contact with his family and him, so we can reach out and show him some brotherly love and put him in a safe environment so these punks cannot harm him again. And I call them punks. I'm not scared of no Grape Street, whatever the hell they are. So anyways, but that's what's on my mind today. And number 45, he is an idiot. This guy is possessed with blood. I think he's a vampire. He's a vampire, that's psychopath. But number 45, he's making everybody mad, so good, because the Republicans are mad at him right now because these ignorant tweets that he's tweeting. And so let him continue to make a mockery of the Republican Party and himself, and he's representing all of us Americans because he's our great president. So thank you, number 45, for representing us the way you're doing right now in the United States of America. That's what's on my mind.
You should have said a lot. So I just want to chime in on the young man that was jumped in South Memphis. Supposedly by the Great Street Gang. And you know, I think the police and the news report want to label it as a hate crime. So why do they have to say we think it's a possible hate crime?
Because we live in Memphis, Tennessee, and the ignorance of the media in Memphis, Tennessee, and the ignorance of these other individuals who reported this should have known that they targeted this young man because they labeled it to their defense because it was somebody else jumped in the same area by this cowardly gang. So that's why they said a possible hate crime. But it is what it is.
So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out exactly what's going on, and that he was definitely being targeted because of this sexuality and orientation, and for whatever reason, these people feel that they have the permission or the right to inflict harm upon someone that's different from them. I think it's a sad situation.
It's very sad.
Now, as far as 45 wants to get impeached. In case you all don't know it. He's just trying to figure out what is it that he needs to do to get the process started. This man want to go play golf.
Yeah. He told y'all he didn't realize the office was that hard and fulfilling.
He called the news reporter. He said that her face was bleeding when she tried
That guy is awful.
to come and visit him when he was at Malaga in Florida, and he wouldn't let her in because she kept coming back begging to get in and talk to him, and her face look was dreadful. So this man wants to get impeached.
Yes.
But the people are scared. Well, actually, you know, it was all set up, I believe, for Mike Pence anyway. So Pence is the one behind the scenes doing everything. And he just got him out there. He's just a little puppet, and he's just doing everything what he want to do. They've already diagnosed this man with multiple personality disorders. I mean, you know, psychologists giving him his symptoms and labeling him. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody knows that that's not normal.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that this man is not normal.
Yeah.
And then what they really fear is that he has his finger on their button. I want to see him and Kim Jong-un get in the ring.
They hips and they butt same size.
Awful. Oh Lord. Well, listen, we got a great show lined up today because Davin is now doing his rant. So we're going to talk about the new release of Jay-Z's 444. And particularly, we're going to talk about the song where his mother chimes in. It's called Smile. And she talks about being a lesbian and finally coming out publicly about her sexuality and why it took so long for her to confront or face her family. So I think this is really interesting because you have a son with a gay mother, and what children may think or go through with parents that are gay. And then in our situation, you have a gay parent and a gay child. Interesting. So we're going to dive into that, that blueprint. I hope you know you don't FM.
Let me act presidential since we're on FM.
I wonder how long that's going to last. Start the clock.
We might have some people on FM who want to make a donation to the Unleashed Voice radio show.
Absolutely.
And you can call in at 901-260-5926 or talk to me on 107.9. We're live on 107.9 right now. But yeah, it is interesting, and also she attributed the issues and the pressure of society with her drug addiction, her suppressing her sexual orientation and all that. But those things were attributed to her drug addictions and all the other things, and so people think it's easy. That's a hard transition because you're trying to please everybody. And we all are trying to be happy in life, but I found out the other day that 50% of our happiness is based off our genes. It's already in us. Lord have mercy. They said 50% is based off of genes that's already inside of you. So that's why it's important for you to make the right connection. Don't connect with another person who got the wrong kind of genes, and both of y'all be fighting for the rest of your life. Trying to be happy. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I found it out the other day. But we made it to our first pause for the call. This is the live show on The Voice, Talk Radio for the Mid-South, 107.9 and AM 990 Talk Radio. This is the Only Voice Radio Show. If you're unable to live stream and watch us on Facebook, download the app on your smartphone. It's AM 990 app. This is the live show. We'll be right back after the pause for the call.
Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated each Sunday at 12:30 p.m. for our Spirit-filled worship service, and each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for our Bible study.
Hey, somebody go to FM 107.9 and see if we on the air.
And we welcome you as we transform the Memphis culture. The church is located inside Burn Presbyterian Church at 561 South Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Dr. Darnell Bush Jr., Senior Pastor of the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated, and I hope to see you there.
This is the city. This is their story. Some names have been changed, and so many lives have been changed too. They're going to give you the facts, just the facts. Some call this a city of crime. When they're done, it's going to be the city that cares a lot. This is the city, Memphis, Tennessee, where fearless, inspired, on fire, hungry rabble of revolutionaries has transformed hearts and minds. Not with weapons, but with their own brand of compassion, integrity, and hard work. All they're asking is for you to join their movement. It's easy to join with a donation of $20, $50, or $100, and it's all for the nonprofit organization Relationships Unleashed. With this donation, you'll help enhance the 3 core principles of education, empowerment, and enrichment to the LGBTQ community and its allies. Go to www.relationshipunleashed.com on the World Wide Web. Relationshipunleashed.com. All donations are tax deductible. Come on, join the movement. By the way, I don't need a badge or a gun. I carry a microphone, bub.
Oh, you got to announce,
we're getting tested for HIV/AIDS because HIV/AIDS has become the 3rd leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34. Even more surprising is the fact that this disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis currently confronting African Americans.
I need y'all detectives get on y'all job. Give me that young man's name and information so I can call them.
Planned Parenthood and their friends all over town.
Nothing sexier than free. So check out freecondomsmemphis.org and get some.
There's a book called Holding On by Threads.
Want to talk about sex? Talk about condoms.
Yes.
At freecondomsmemphis.org. Get some before you get some. freecondomsmemphis.org.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Choices is a non-profit sexual health clinic in Midtown Memphis. We accept 10 care and offer patient assistance to help pay for needed services. Choices is proud to provide comprehensive reproductive health services
What about
in
HIV
LGBTQ
treatment
environment. We offer a wide range of services, such as general wellness, fertility assistance, STI testing and treatment, reproductive health services for people living with HIV, including PrEP and PEP, birth control, Gardasil vaccinations, abortion services, miscarriage miscarriage management, and services for trans and gender nonconforming people, including hormone replacement therapy. Everybody needs choices.